Hey fellow colony builders, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, Episode 20, Core Bounty. And High Command's built. Nice. So with High Command, I mean, it's expensive to upkeep, but the real advantage of the High Command here is that our colony threat is going to be mitigated by half. So we're not really on anyone's radar right now, but if we become on people's radar, the colony crisis events don't climb as fast. So it was an incredibly expensive investment, but I think it will pay off in the long run, so that we don't have to constantly managing crisis events, which get very tiresome. I don't see any freelancer admins here either. Mercenary officer, but no freelancers. Huh. This guy wants a low-tech capital ship? I mean, I have one, but I'm not going to give it over to him, I don't think. It wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to build up my contact networks within Tritech, though. So maybe I'll go back there and see if there's any bar missions that I can do to build up my my contact networks. You've got 3K luxury goods. I don't have storage space for that. You have a... Yeah, I'm just going to buy this ship, because it will improve my relationship with Tritech, and it's not expensive. And then I can just get rid of it. I'll just black market it. I wonder if that's enough to build up contacts. Because sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes it's more. Where's my contact list? So these... I'm going to disregard those candidates. I don't really want them. And no, I don't have any contacts yet. What did I do for this quartermaster that they liked me? Oh, I don't know. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna accept random missions while I look for ways to befriend Tritech a little more. Ew, Logic path. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I'll take the survey this planet for the independence. Oh, I'm already in the galaxy. Yep. I totally knew that. Nobody's tried to invade my planets yet, no. I haven't had a single crisis event. I'm too much of a small underdog for them to even take notice. At least for now. Oh, the two alliances just went to war with one another? Okay. I don't think Persean Tri-Tank Alliance is going to fare all that well. So the missions I have, where am I going exactly? So up to the black hole that's orbiting the, or the ice giant orbiting the black hole. So conflagration is fine. Got it. When it's convenient, I want to swing by Aemon and drop off at least one of the fuel ships. I don't need 2 fuel ships. They do the same thing. Doesn't make sense to have both. And Sean is about to grow. Cool. It's very close. Okay. A little bit more money. That's nice to have. Is there anything... Well, it's a black hole. It's not going to have any habitable planets. Okay, let's jump out. Try to earn more money. So the next one is a probe in Beta Despair. And this is a black hole, so I can use it to slingshot myself over there. Wow, and then some. No, get me out of the slipstream. There we go. Alright, so this mission has me going to the heart. Looks like remnant control, I think? Oh no, maybe I misinterpreted. It looked like a remnant blip on my radar, but I think it's actually just whatever I'm trying to find. Yep. Perfect. And 2 gamma cores to boot. Now, if I really wanted to improve my relationship with Tritac, I could hand over gamma cores to them. I have, like, quite a lot. I'm going to poll you guys about whether I should do that or not. Should I hand over gamma cores to Tritac for rep and money? I have a ton of gamma cores, which is why it's worth considering. But, whether I do it or not, I'll leave it up to you. Alright, I did want to get over to Aemon again and drop off my ships. Why am I so bad at trying to find my homeworld? It's right there. Okay. Best way over there is probably to the black hole and then slingshot. Oh, Sean just grew. Slingshot down to conflagration. Actually, slingshot maybe to the other black hole and then slingshot over again. I'll probably go too far. I'll slingshot to this black hole. Maybe to the red giant. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm trying to like space it out so I don't go too far from one slingshot. Because I don't need to be launched like crazy. Alright, I flew past the red giant. At this point, I'll just slow truck it over to Aemon. What's burning on my fuel? So I'm burning 10, the Atlas and Prometheus burning 6. That's not unreasonable. I'm just might want to try to figure out how to burn cleaner. Dom, thank you for the resub. Oh, well, I can always bring these over to Kanta's den. I wonder if there's other things that Kanta needs. If I'm smuggling things over to Kanta's den. It's a deficit of a bunch of supplies. Yeah, I could bring volatile supplies when I go over to the core to pick up more missions. It's not a bad idea. So it looks like you guys do want me to hand over gamma cores. And I have a ton of them. So that works for me. All right, before I do anything else, let's go ahead and drop off a few ships. I'm going to drop off the Enforcer because it was really just not all that effective. I'm considering whether or not I should attempt to undemod. Maybe I'll get rid of the surveying equipment in lieu of cargo. Seems like I need cargo more frequently than survey. I'm trying to think whether or not it's worth taking the... Taking the Colossus. If I did, I would need to refit the Colossi for the augmented drives so that they don't slow me down. Where is drive augment? Oh, there it is. I'll take one. And Turtle, thank you for the bits. Okay. It's not a huge fleet. It's not very combat capable, but it should do. Maybe I'll take the Sunder with me. Nah, I'm gonna leave the Sunder behind. Okay. So I'm going to be swinging by Tritech World to hand in just a crazy amount of Gamma Cores, which should be pretty good money. I'm also going to take Volatils with me and fuel and supplies. Basically, I'm just like topping up everywhere. I have 60 more crew than I actually need. That's fine. So yeah, we're going to head over to Kanta's Den to sell a bunch of supplies and Volatils. Does my other... Does Petrol have Volatils? Maybe I'll pop over to Petrol to see if it has anything else that I can smuggle in. That wouldn't be bad to know, right? Hey, it's a patrol. Oh, you know, I forgot to check if there was freelance admins around here. Okay, it has a nanoforge and food. Okay. I don't really need to do anything there. The nanoforge is waiting for me to set up... So, one thing I could do is remove the hazard pay. Hazard pay, well, because Sean is so colonizable, so gentle. 5, no, it's probably not worth it. I'd rather keep growing. Yeah, I'd rather keep growing. Okay, so we're gonna head over to Kanta's Den to black market some stuff, and then afterwards we'll try to pick up some additional missions and an administrator for Lucky. Because I don't have any administrators at the moment. So the best way over there is probably just to fly to Beta Khufu. Didn't the game have diplomats? Can you tell them to look for governors? Ooh, boy. Monthly expenses just bankrupted me. I'll be making it back in spades, I think. Once I get to core and black mark this to Kanta, though. The administrators is like, isn't my primary goal, which is why I'm not, trying to do it immediately. Mostly it's just trying to earn money for colony development. That was the primary. But whenever I'm trading with any colony, you know, I'll go ahead and check. What's funny is when I was surveying, I found so many administrators that had a fire, and now that I need administrators, I bet it's going to be really tough to try to find them. That's just how it goes. Alright. Here's some money. And next up is going to be a Tritech port. So we'll head to Arcona and head over these cores. And hopefully pick up some Tritech missions. So my relationships, here they are. Hedge, I'm basically neutral. Same with Church. Person League is welcoming. Independence welcoming. Tritech is favorable and Sindrian is neutral. Pirates are neutral. So my best relationship was with the Independents, but I did a lot of contracting for the Independents. But I'm looking to try to raise my rep for Tritech, because that's what you guys wanted. That's not the closest gravity well. And it should be here. So there was a probe mission for Tritech I'll have to pick up. Alright. Oh, he was for Independence. Well, whatever. Bought a Wayfarer, thinking it would help me out. Easy enough to just sell it. I barely lost money in that transaction anyway. And if I wanted, I would have a Underworld or Independent contract, but I don't want that. Alright. So I'm going to make 1.8 million with a huge rep gain. That helps pay the bills. Tritech's now friendly. My relationship with her is obviously a lot better. And while I'm here, I'm just going to pop about the other Tritech worlds and the other planets around here to see if there's admin to pick up. Oops. I don't want a bounty from you yet. Mostly because I'm not willing to start shooting up enemies of Tritech for rep, because that could cause some problems in the long run. Yeah, 1.8 is a nice chunk of change. That will definitely help smooth things over. Should I build something on Sean? So Sean has grown and can support another industry. And I could add... Probably it would be between commerce. The disadvantage to commerce is it would hurt the stability. But it would generate money. If I wanted commerce, I could hypothetically invest in Patrol HQ and then upgrading the orbital station to a battle station for increased stability to offset the loss of stability in building that. So if you do want me to build in something on Sean, I'll ask specifically what. But I do have a Dealmaker Holosuite, which would help Sean make more money if I had commerce there. Just I would need to manage the stability loss. Contact Zeus Talon. Okay, I'm smuggling some black market fuel for them. Oh, hold on. I did that backwards. There we go. Sold some fuel. It's no problem. Way above market price. Alright. Well, there was nothing... That's a path world. Yeah, there was nothing here for admin, so I'm gonna bounce. What should I build on Sean? So I could either go commerce, stability, then commerce, or mining. So the advantage of commerce immediately is it would start making money, but I would take a stability bonus or a stability deficit here, dropping my stability below the 5 threshold. So I would need to unfreeport by doing that. Stability then commerce would be the most expensive, but it would allow me to set up commerce and not take the loss of stability. It just would cost a lot more money. And the advantage of mining is there is organics here to mine and regular ore to mine. And I do, if I start, after I set up mining, if I set up light industry next, I can install the bioembryo factory in the light industry there so that we can start making like black market organs for sale potentially. So there's an advantage to all 3 options there, and you guys can pick between them. I'm gonna fly around just a little bit more, looking for contracts for TriTac, because I really haven't found very many. I accepted 1, but like flying all the way out to just fulfill 1 contract is kind of like a waste of fuel and supplies, I think. Ooh, shielded crate? Sure. I might not deliver it to you, but I will sign up to... I'll be contracted for it. Don't do that to me. Officer... You are a reckless level 2? Yeah, no thanks. You want a demodded cruiser? Nope. Wow, Merlin's just a tiny little backwater planet. The person offering to procure me black market ships didn't have anything for me. So it looks like stability and commerce is going to win out here. God, there's not even any missions anywhere close to Beta Paititi, which is where I need to go. The game's trying to make it hard for not stopping me to cluster all my my destinations together. Nope. Ooh. A successful strike mission against Logistical Path. Good for you, TriTac. I thought you guys were just like on the down and out, but if you're making a comeback, good on you. The other thing to consider is, as I am doing missions for TriTac, TriTac's in an alliance with Persean League, so it wouldn't hurt necessarily for me to help out Persean League, plus they seem to be the massive underdog at the moment. Oh, there's one mission. So it might be useful to help out Persean League as well. I'm also not going to be too picky. It looks like there's a derelict ship for the hedge. I'm not technically enemies with the hedge, at least not yet. So if I have missions that will pay me, you know, money comes above my personal feelings. Petrol also just grew. Awesome. Ooh, that's real close. Oh, it doesn't pay much, but it is a weapons cache, so that might be nice. So Personally has a mission, but it's like way out in the wrong end of everywhere. What happened to the credits per month? Oh, because High Command? Yeah, and in the industries, I got it. Yep. Okay, so let's start investing in stability on Sean. So I'm going to add the Patrol HQ or Orbital. I'm going to do the Battle Station and the Patrol HQ because I think that's what we're going to need to get Sean above. Basically, I need to get Sean to 8 so that I can add commerce to drop it back down to 5. So we'll build both. So as you can see, it's expensive. It almost cost me $1 mil. So Rama. It's at the Star of Rama. Perfect. Ooh, mining. Oh, it's the wrong direction. That was quick to find. There's also a research station here. And a level 7 commander. Alright, that's one worth keeping. Let's take a look at his stats. So you have an elite impact mitigation, an elite target analysis, an elite ballistic mastery, an elite ordnance expertise, and an elite polarized armor, with also missile spec and gunnery implants. So you are perfect for an eradicator. Like, just perfect. Raffle timer. It's up. Good luck. But yeah, that's a really good eradicator captain. And then if I start to field bigger ships, you know, possibly a bigger ship captain. Awesome. Alright, we're fighting the Corona, so I need this fight to end quickly, or it's going to burn me up. But it's just like 2 Fulgens, 2 Lumens. That shouldn't be too bad. Good missiles. Good missiles. Was that the new captain? I have a feeling it was. That's a lot of topography data. And a beta core. That's what I like to see. Now, what else is here? So there's a active gate. A pirate base, some derelict ship floating just south of the star. Gemini combat freighter, I don't really care about that. I'll sell them my topography data. And some of the weapons I don't need. You want me to smuggle... what is this? Food? Nope. No thanks. Hey, Ban. How's it going, man? Just to let your raiders know, I'm having internet problems, so if you are buffering, I apologize. There's very little I can do about that. I have internet technicians coming to try to fix it. So, yeah. If the stream's all wonky, sorry, I guess. Welcome. We are currently, to bring you guys up to speed, we're currently just contracting ourselves out to factions for money so that we can invest in our colonies in Starsector. So I'm working on setting up commerce on the first planet that we set up, and then once I have a little bit more money and refineries and mines, setting up some nicer infrastructure on the second world that I just set up. How was playing Norland today? Did Norland have its big release? Is that what's going on? And you love this Ascendancy run? Thanks. It's certainly going better than the other runs I had. The other runs being cursed due to Nexerelin's mod settings. So this one I finally fixed the mod settings so they wouldn't be so cursed. But yeah. Thank you for the raid. Even if you have to raid and run, I'll have to catch up with you later. So we have a good amount of cargo space still. We have a good amount of fuel. And I dropped directly into the probe that we needed to scan, so that's awesome. The new captain's name is JD. So as soon as this fight's over, I'll rename you. What's interesting about you talking about the buffering thing is, on my end, I see that, like, things are all sorts of messed up. So if you see it as fine, that's interesting, because my streamer overlay is going, oh, you have, like, super big problems right now. Which I don't think they're incorrect, necessarily. I probably am dropping frames and everything, but it looks okay enough to you guys. But it's still setting up a lot of red flags on my end. This game seems crazy. It is. There's a lot going on. It is one of those, like, kind of tough to learn because it's got a lot of depth. Whoa. Oh no! I hit Fortress Shield like a second too late. Owies. Wow, the enemy ship's damage output was so bad they couldn't even really hurt me while my shields were down. Ha! You guys are too weak. I probably should stop phase tanking at some point, but using all this excess flux that I'm not tying up into my shields is kind of nice because I'm just slicing through the remaining fleet real fast. And that's done. More gamma cores that I might hand off. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. 100k from that fight? That's not bad. Okay, that quest is done. Next up, let's do the slipstreams over to Genbu. They have the same amount of time left on them, so it doesn't really matter which one we do. Oh, before we leave this system... Oh, it's too late. That was a new system that, like, I had never checked out, so I was kind of curious if there was anything, anything there. These slipstreams look pretty short. Man, I am having trouble staying within the lanes. Come on. Ugh. It's probably because I'm sustained burning. I need to stop sustained burning. So yeah, we have a bunch of shortages over here at Petrol, which is good to know. As we build up our colonies, those shortages will go away over time. Alright. Here in Gambu, we are finding a derelict ship, which is in an asteroid belt. Oh, it was a pirate mule? Oh well. I might have kept it otherwise. Oh no! There are so many asteroid belts. That doesn't narrow it down at all. This whole system is one giant asteroid belt as far as I'm concerned. There's 3 of them. Can I supply my colonies? I could, yes. So hypothetically, if I bought supplies and drugs and domestic goods, I could supply that to my colonies, yeah. A lot of the current problems is due to the geopolitical wars within the core. My guess is that commerce fleets with the things needed for Petrol left the core and then were blown up by enemy ships, because I don't think they were blown up by pirates, as I've paid off the pirates. So because of the instability of the core worlds are basically going to war with another. That's causing, you know, supply shortages in my own planets. But as I develop my planets, I will be able to supply, you know, supply it myself, so it'll become less of a problem over time. Yeah, same with the shortages in here too. There we are. And I got a commander, probably one that I'm not going to keep. Oh, right, and you're supposed to be named JD. And you are going bye-bye. In fact, no, I'll keep the other one. Alright, so we're done here. Last up is a derelict ship for the hedge, some distance away from the center. I hate those, but it pays almost 100k, so I'll suffer through it. Wow, all of my civilian ships are like totally storm damaged. Oh, this shouldn't be too bad. It's just a brown dwarf. Some distance away around a brown dwarf is easy to find because brown dwarf system's really small. Generally speaking. Bingo. I just discovered the location of extensive ruins, which is a planet around the black hole near me. Maybe I'll go up there and do a little ruins delving. And we gained a little bit extra crew from that ship. More crew from this one. Okay, all of the missions that we had agreed to do are done. Sean has 73 days until the orbital station is done. The build time for Commerce is 90 days, so I'm going to queue that up, because once it's built, the orbital station and the patrol HQ will already have been done, plus it's in queue after the patrol HQ, which means in about 103 days, I'm going to want to swing back home in order to set up the holosuite in on my home world. So the extensive ruins is a rocky metallic world. Okay. The rocky metallic world is... there's two of them. I don't know which one's which, so I'll go to the northern one first. Oh yeah, here we are. Extensive ruins. With an administrator. Nice! We wanted one of those. Cleopatra Robinson. Oh, and an Alpha Core. And a whole lot of food, which actually might solve some of our food shortage problems back home. I'll take it. So I'll run this food back home to help out any of the shortages. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.